Nongilam ka Congress hakajala Dr. Mukul sangma uladawa pada ban khotno ya ka jingilang jong State Security Commission par ka sarkar ka de ban jubab halo ka jing pun kari akam ya ki pulit khamtam yu pulit ubat toket ya ka kam syukor ha SS Netcom ulakano ba ya ki sabut halo ka te ka kam beain la penja jubor dau jim sangma par u Conrad ke sangma ke bade ki try jong ka SS Netcom But ban penbor ya ki polit ban IT no ya ki chachit klem da pendep ya ki jing toket ka bapura. Ulong ba hunailar jongsnem arhajar khatnyo la ujor persha ya ka company kabla penya ya ka call center thok hakjaka jongka SS Netcom da ka ba ulakno ru ba ka SS Netcom kala thongkam ya ki babun ki samla nagani ki jylla bat na ka thai northeast But yakini ki samla la pha pentibet hakwe ka company talk kabran pa Ahmedabad kablatep kum ka IFA kaba dei ka kerteng sin Irfan Faisal and Ahmed but ka jingma nakani ka long bay ki samla la pentibet ban le yaki kambean ulai thoru balayo yakishiti balatho du SP ka East Khasi Hills ha urempang jongsem arhajar khat khandai kabala penpau bagi pulit ki shifting ban toket ya ki kambe an jong ki briu ke badan bor hadin balasha penkerja kamno u inspector Khan but way u pulit ba toket halo kanika kambe an
During my time I did not interfere because we believe in our judicial, in our administration of justice. So any process of law must not be interfered upon in order to ensure that law is allowed to take its own course. Now, after the election, there has been change of government. Change of government or no change of government, the process of law must continue as they should. But what has happened is that I'm afraid it is not happening. It is not happening. There is an attempt to derail this whole process of investigation in as far as this case is concerned. And this is because I have a copy of this letter written by the then SP of East Khasi Shillong, dated 1st February 2019, last year. And the letter says, which is self-explanatory, I'll just read some portion. You know, this is in reference to this relevant subject, that is in relation to the case number under section 120B rather, Limukra PS case number 134/2017. There's the case number. Registered on the 28th of August 2017, before the election. I repeat, the case which I am referring to is Limukra Police Station case number 134/2017. Registered on the 28th of August 2017, under section 120B 4119. 419, 420, 465, 34, 201 IPC and 66D of IT Act for allegedly running a fake call center in the premises of SS Netcom. Now I will tell you the background of this case. What has happened is that SS Netcom has recruited some of the job seekers for IT enabled services from Shillong and from Meghalaya and from Northeast, and recruited youth job seekers were then trained in Ahmedabad by one fake company called IFA, Irfan, Faisal and Amit, that is the nickname. And interestingly, the Faisal Khan is the fake name of Mr. Sunny Mukherjee. So they have fake names. You know who used to take fake names? You have all those names, alias this, alias blah, 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 you know. When people intend to engage in criminal activities, people take fake names. Now this IFA, what is the contention then was that this IFA was rented out premises by SS Netcom. Before you rent out your premises to anybody, won't you try to verify, are they so novice? And at the same time, not only renting out, they also train these youth who were recruited by them by the same organization, and they brought back to Shillong these trained people, and these same trained people were again asked to train some more boys and girls here. And that's how it came to know. It came to be known. The whole issue revolves around training these youth to engage in criminal activities. That is the most dangerous thing. I'm afraid if our youth are being trained to engage in this international network who are engaging in this kind of criminal activities, that means you're only training your youth to be criminals. So there is more than what one can just interpret. There are much more deeper things which has to be unearthed. Now here what does the letter of the SP says? That I am to inform you that the city at present is witnessing a series of crimes related to crime against property. There has also been an overall increase on the disposal front, where of late the disposal of cases have fallen drastically. Can you understand the language? 1st February 2019, written on that day, 1 year after I demitted office. In spite of several instruction and supervision by gazetted officers, from time to time, there has been very less improvement in this front. The expertise of Inspector Aman Khan, who has put in long service in the district, has not only benefited the personnel of Lachumkra police station, but has also been a guiding factor to the younger IPS probationers posted in the district. The transfer and posting of Inspector Aman Khan and UBSI Pintudas has also created a fear psychosis among the officers of the district, since officers were handling the high profile cases and are having strong feeling that the transfer could have been because of this reason. It's a letter of the SP. As such, it is strongly recommended that the matter may kindly be taken up with the PHQ on priority for retaining Inspector Aman Khan and UBSI Pintudas in this district. This was addressed to DIG ER. I have therefore said, why have the government not called the meeting of the State Security Commission for such a long time? Till now they have not called. I have raised this issue number of times. I have raised it in the House also. Police officers are not vested with the responsibility of only daily law and order related challenges. They are also responsible for investigation and charge sheeting of cases and the perpetrators of crime. Now, another thing is that in the month of August, what has happened? There has been preliminary interrogation, seizing of various materials, which includes various gadgets, including various related communication, correspondence, like various incriminating papers which were part of the scripts which were designed to be part of the those scripts to be provided to the trainees. And related to IRS, you know what is IRS? That is Internal Revenue Services of United States of America. Now, what was the thing that was alleged to have been happening there is that the bulk SMSs are sent to the targeted citizens of United States of America, particularly the non-resident Indians, and they are reminded of their discrepancies in respect of their tax returns and relevant penal action which can be proceeded against them as per the law. And then they are asked to call back to certain number which were dealt by these people who are trained to receive the call and then impersonate as IRS officials. So the people were trained to be capable of impersonating IRS officials. IRS. Now, you are talking about this level of criminal activities that was designed to be committed by this youth. And so some of the youth ran away. And that's how we got the tip. And that's how the whole process, the resultant arrest and other things happened. Now this case, while being investigated, these officers concerned have been transferred. I came to know recently, that's why I'm telling it now. Because they are tampering on the whole process of law. Because police officers are part and parcel of the administration of justice. They cannot be taken in isolation as officers who are responsible only for the purpose of maintaining daily law and order related issues. Whether it's an issue of completing the investigation and charge sitting in relation to crime against women, crime against children, and this kind of high profile cases. Now, this particular case relates to a case that has happened in the premises of SS Netcom, of whose honor you all know. It includes Mr. Conrad Sangma, it includes Mr. James Sangma and their family members. And they have tempered upon the whole process of investigation, and they have tried to force the police to submit incomplete charge sheet in the court without even completing investigation, without even going through the proper investigation to verify what are those available data and informations in the seized laptops and seized gadgets and all the transcripts. Who are the mastermind? Therefore, it's a dangerous case. It's dangerous case not only because of its international ramification, but also because it involves training of our youth to become criminals and engage in criminal activities. And I want the government to immediately call the meeting of the State Security Commission and give answer for all these transfer and posting of the police, to derail the whole process of investigation and also to destroy evidence. It's a very dangerous. Even if any evidence is destroyed, they will be held responsible for destroying the evidence, and they will be required to be proceeded against under the relevant law for destruction of evidence. Whoever is involved in destruction of evidence. And since this case relates to a case which has got international ramification and it goes beyond the interested border of Meghalaya, it cannot be a subject dealt only by the state police. It has to go beyond. India should not be used as a hub for this kind of criminal activities, and that is exactly what will be taken up by us